Have you ever felt like your Instagram is completely dead? Like you post something and then nothing, no likes, no comments, barely any views. And then you start to wonder if the algorithm is punishing you or if your audience just doesn't care anymore. Been there, done that. First of all, let me say this. It's not you, okay, sister? But it might be your strategy. The good news is you don't need to start over. You just need a reset. In today's episode, I'm going to walk you through how to revive your Instagram engagement in just 28 days. This is a proven reset. I've had over 500 people do this reset challenge, and the feedback I get is phenomenal. I'll share why engagement drops, what an actual reset looks like, and then small daily actions that add up to a big revival. And if you want me to guide you step by step, like I said, I've had over 500 busy entrepreneurs join this challenge. It's called the Instagram Engagement Reset, and it's linked in the show notes here. So you can join us right now. You will see incredible results. I promise you, because everyone who's done this challenge, I truly have not gotten any negative feedback from this challenge. It's been so good, whether it gets you more likes, more comments, maybe you're having conversations now in the DMs, something like that will happen from this challenge. It's 28 days. It's super easy to follow. Grab it today. Hey friend, welcome back to Call Her Creator, powered by your all-in-one creator store, Stan. Stan is the easiest way for you to make money online. All of your courses, digital products, and bookings are hosted within your link in bio. If you're ready to start your free trial, visit my show notes and click my affiliate link to get started today. Welcome back to Call Her Creator. I'm your host, Caitlin Rhodes, and you can find me over on Instagram at the Caitlin Rhodes, where I share all things Instagram growth, digital products, behind the scenes of building a business as a mom, a wife, a mother hustler, and a quick shout out to today's episode partner, Stan, the all-in-one creator store that powers this podcast and makes it so easy to launch and sell your offers online. You may hear me mention Stan throughout this episode. It's actually how you can grab this Instagram engagement challenge because it's the platform I use to host all my challenges, my templates, my courses. I'm going to give you a free 14-day trial today. If you go to Stan store, Call Her Creator, try it out today. Get your free Stan store. Start selling your time, your digital products. Start making money from your Instagram or your TikTok or your Facebook. It doesn't even matter. This is your all-in-one digital creator store, and I love it. All right, so let's start with the truth. Let's start with the truth about why your engagement dips. It's not because the algorithm hates you. The algorithm is not emotional. It doesn't care who you are, but it does respond to signals. Okay. So if you're the person that posts inconsistently or random content without strategy, your audience has stopped engagement. That's because the algorithm is like a system, right? So it's watching your every move. It's reading things from you. So if you are not keeping up, you're confusing it and then it just gives up on you. When engagement is low, Instagram assumes people don't want your content. And so you post something, you barely get any likes or views. Guess what? Your next post is probably going to get even fewer likes or views because the algorithm is just saying, people aren't really connecting with this content. So there's a couple of common mistakes I see that makes this happen. One, you're posting without a plan. You're posting random carousels, random reels, random stories. You have no niche. You just post what's on your mind. And believe me, I love that for you and I support you wanting to do what you want to do. But if you want to use Instagram as a tool to grow your business, then you can't do that. Do that on your personal page. You've got to treat this profile as a business. Another common mistake I see is you're just not engaging with your own audience. Maybe you're not replying to the DMs or you're skipping over your comments. Maybe you don't like anyone else's stuff. The algorithm sees that and you will not get rewarded for not giving. You got to give to get. The last common mistake I see is that your profile just hasn't been refreshed in months. So people don't know who you are or why they should follow you. Your profile picture's off. Your bio says nothing, or maybe it just says a few things like live, love, laugh. Okay. I love that you live, love, laugh, but why should I follow you if you live, love, laugh? Most importantly, you've lost connection. You might be showing up, but not in a way that invites people into conversation with you, right? So that's where this reset comes in, because when you constantly show up and you don't give anything, it continues to just marinate and die. Your Instagram does. So you've got to consistently show up and take small intentional steps that will bring your audience back to life. I've done it myself. In fact, the profile I have now with 190,000 followers, that profile actually had 800 followers, and then I ghosted it for 4 years. And everyone said that, your Instagram's probably dead. You need to start a new account. But I wasn't about to lose those 800 followers that I had worked so hard to grow. So I basically just started showing up consistently and doing the things that I did, doing the things that are inside of this challenge that I'm about to talk to you guys about. And it went off. My profile boomed. Again, I'm growing consistently, got conversations in the DMs. I convert people. It's a good thing. So this episode is brought to you by that 28-day Instagram engagement reset challenge. If you're tired of posting to crickets, this is for you. Each day you're going to get one simple task that brings your account back to life. It is exactly what I did to revive my Instagram account. Hundreds of entrepreneurs have already done it and seen their engagement skyrocket, and you can too. So all you have to do is go to the link in the show notes of this episode, grab it, do it. You'll be invited to a private Facebook group with all the other people that have done this engagement challenge. And I promise you, you will see results and you will fall back in love with your account again. Simple little tasks. You're going to see green. Like if you ever go into your dashboard and you're just not seeing the numbers, everyone that's taken this engagement challenge, like they see green. So go visit those show notes. Let's get you into this engagement challenge. So what is an Instagram engagement reset? What does that mean? It's not about doing more. I don't want you to feel like it's going to be a chore, but it is a challenge. It's consistent little tasks that you can do throughout the week to bring your Instagram back to life. So think of it like a workout program, right? So you wouldn't go from sitting on the couch to running a marathon and having washboard abs. Is it called washboard? Perfect. You can't get abs from just sitting on the couch, right? Just like you can't expect a ton of engagement if you're not doing anything to get that engagement. So you start with small daily habits that build that momentum. So an engagement reset is exactly the same. Instead of stressing over the perfect content or trying to go viral, you focus on little tiny repeatable actions that you can do on a consistent basis. For example, when you get the challenge on day 1, you have a simple task to refresh your bio so that it's clear what you help people do and who you help. And I'll walk you through, like I give you a ChatGPT prompt that you can plug in that will help you rewrite that bio. It's crazy to me how many people have a really crappy Instagram bio. Like that not only is the first thing that people see, it's going to kind of talk people into whether or not they want to follow you. And above that, like Instagram, the algorithm indexes those words that are in your bio so that when people are searching for that one thing, your profile will pop up. On day 5, I might tell you to send a DM to a couple people you've lost touch with, and I'll be very specific on what you can say, who you can reach out to. Day 13, 14, I might tell you to post an interactive story with an engagement sticker, a specific engagement sticker with a specific question to ask that's going to get people to click on that story. And the more people that click on your story, the higher up on, when you're logged in on Instagram and you see the stories at the top, you will be pushed to the front of the line the more that people interact and DM you. So that's what those engagement stickers do. I'll tell you exactly how to use that. And then like day 20, you might refresh your content ideas so that you're speaking directly to your audience's pain points. So that's when I'll help you with your content pillars and what you should be posting. One action at a time does not feel overwhelming, but by the end of the 28 days, you've built these habits that completely revive your account. And that's exactly what my Instagram engagement reset challenge walks you through. One simple task per day. You don't have to overthink it, and you'll start seeing these results faster than you think. And some of you might be saying, Caitlin, I don't have time for that. Do you have 5 minutes a day? Do you have 5 minutes 3 days a week? Okay, if you're sitting there saying, no, I don't, you're lying, because yes, you do. You have 5 minutes to doom scroll. You have 5 minutes to see what's on Netflix. You have 5 minutes to watch Love Island. You have 5 minutes to get your engagement back up and convert people from your Instagram into paying customers. I promise you it is worth it. So let's talk about some case studies from people that have done this engagement challenge, from people that focus on engagement with their content. One business owner inside of the challenge told me that before joining, she was getting maybe like 10 likes on her post, maybe. But by the end of the 28 days, she was not only seeing quadruple that engagement, but she had actually booked 3 new clients just from reconnecting in the DMs. 3 clients, guys. Think about whatever it is that you offer. What's that price point? Times that by 3. Is that worth putting in work for 28 days? I'd say yes. Another person, she had stopped posting altogether and she was kind of just there like watching, stalking other accounts, not really doing the thing. So I told her, I'm like, you've got to use your Instagram as a business. And I gave her structure with this reset. She showed up consistently. She reintroduced herself to her audience and got more story replies in 1 week than she had in the previous 3 to 6 months. Like, blows my mind, her results. And like I said, I've used this reset myself. This is what I did to revive my account whenever I came back after 4 years of ghosting it. So I went back to these basics, and within a few weeks, my account felt alive again. The DMs were flowing, the engagement was up, and I actually felt excited to post again because I'm like, people are going to respond, people are going to watch, people are going to give me something. So that's the power of this reset. So let's talk about some quick wins and what you can steal from this engagement challenge right now. I'm going to give you 3 things you can do this week to help revive your account. Or maybe you don't need reviving, but maybe you just need a little Instagram engagement push. So the first thing I want you to do this week is I want you to post a poll in your stories, okay? So when you go to post on Instagram, there's engagement stickers, right? So like post a story and then at the top, you're going to see the little smiley face that looks like a sticker. If you click on that, I'm going to pull it up on my account right now, just so I give you guys the specific instructions. All right. So I'm taking a selfie. Okay. Selfie's done. All right. And then I'm going to go up to the smiley face and you've got a lot of stickers, right? So there's something called the poll sticker. It's down towards the bottom. You're going to click it and it says ask a question. So what I want you guys to know is that when you ask questions, they have to be like super duper easy, not a lot of thinking for these people to click. And so if you're just starting to revive your account again, you can't ask them some complex question. It needs to be something easy, like, what is it? It's 8:20 in the morning right now, so I'm just drinking my coffee. So take a little selfie of you drinking your coffee and say, how do you like your coffee? And then the answers are going to be iced, warm, and then maybe you add another option that says matcha. Maybe they don't even like coffee. And so you've got that sticker done. It's at the top of the picture and you click add to your stories. That is an easy poll that anybody can answer. They're not going to skip over it. Here's the thing. Some people will use the poll sticker, but they're asking really hard questions. People don't want hard on social media. They're actually escaping on social media to get away from whatever it is that they're dealing with. So you have to make it super duper easy. So putting in that little coffee question, leave it alone. It's going to expire in 24 hours, but let it run for the next 24 hours. And then I want you to come back tomorrow and see how many people responded. Now, here's a little bonus tip. I shouldn't be telling you this. You should have to get the challenge to do this. But what I tell people is run the poll and then tomorrow go back and click on, you can go rewatch your story. And if you scroll up, you can see who clicked on the poll. And then from there, if say 3 people clicked on it, you can message each of those 3 people and just start a little conversation like, hey, I saw you like iced coffee. Me too. What's your order? Just start a little conversation with them. Super easy. Get the ball rolling, get a conversation going, get that connection going. The next thing that you can do this week is to reintroduce yourself using a reel. I want you to share who you are, what you do, and one fun fact about yourself. Because you got to realize your audience changes over time on this app, and sometimes they just need a reminder of why they're following you. So find some trending audio, create a reel of you like waving, saying hello, and then you're just, your hook's going to say like, allow me to reintroduce myself. Or, hey, did you forget why you're here? Oh, you follow me because XYZ. And then in the caption, you're going to basically give them an introduction of who you are, who you help, why you're here, yada, yada, right? And then the third step of the week is I want you to spend 15 minutes. Let's actually do this one today because it's so easy. I want you to set a timer for 15 minutes and I want you to reply to any comments that you've gotten in the last week. I want you to go to your DMs. If you have any DMs, I want you to answer them. And then I just want you to scroll your feed and find like 5 different posts that pop out to you and comment on those posts. Start a conversation. These are simple, quick wins that give you proof engagement is still possible and your account is not dead. You just have to put in a little work. But if you put in these 3 things, let's say you just did these 3 things today. Imagine what 28 days of guided actions could do for you, okay? Could blow up your engagement. So let's just wrap this up. Engagement doesn't die forever. It just needs a little reset. And the truth is you don't need to reinvent your business or burn out trying to post more. You just need a simple step-by-step plan. That's exactly what the Instagram Engagement Reset Challenge gives you. Each day for 28 days, you'll get one action to take. It's doable, it's consistent, and it's proven. So that by the end, you'll not only see engagement rise, but you're going to feel connected to your audience again. And that's what actually drives sales and clients is that connection. If you're listening to this and nodding along, this is your sign. Don't just listen. Join us inside the challenge today. I'll leave the link in the show notes, or you can head to my Instagram and send me a DM. I'll send over the challenge to you that way too. But the easiest way is going to go to the show notes that you're listening to right now. I cannot wait to see the results you get. Like once you start that first week, I want you to screenshot me your results. Let's talk about it. I can probably help you supercharge them a little bit more, but all you have to do is decide to start. And let's decide that today, because the more engagement you get, the more you're going to move that needle in your business, and you're going to use Instagram as a business and not a hobby. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening today. I will see you next week.